coming up next.
Mr. Rocco's forensic students may be on their way to becoming detectives. Stay tuned for more information on what they've been doing in class and how to apply it to real life.
This year's Fall Festival will include some of Penn Trafford's very own choir groups. Find out later in the show how these students are preparing for this Harrison City tradition.
All this and more on today's episode of Wake Up Warriors.
Live from Penn Trafford High School, this is Wake Up Warriors. Wake Up Warriors starts now.
Good morning, Penn Trafford, and welcome to Wake Up Warriors. Today is Thursday, September 15th. I'm Mason.
And I'm Paul.
Mr. Rocco's Forensics 1 class dove straight into hands-on activities. Reporters Morgan Arlia and Nicolina Ferrero learned more about how the students are getting their fingers dirty.
Mr. Rocco's Forensics 1 class is starting fingerprinting. We spoke to Mr. Rocco for more information.
We decided this year, for the first time in a while, just to really get rolling with a lot of lab work, a lot of hands-on activities. So we started with the detection of fingerprints, which is always a fan favorite in the class. And what we're doing is we're just exploring different techniques of how to find fingerprints on different items. In finding those fingerprints, it's important that you understand the type of surface, the color, the texture, because it all impacts what you can use. We start with really practicing. We spend a lot of time with just messing around with stuff, so the room is an absolute mess.
There's a lot of different things that you can do with fingerprinting depending on material, if it's wet or dry. But we do powdering, we can do things in like a fume chamber, we do things with tape, and we have like a spray for things that are wet. And then we also have like an ironing station.
So basically what we're doing is there's a bunch of different stations and we have to learn all the different techniques. Like one is with this thing, you have a magnetic thing, you dump a little bit of powder on, swirl it around, the fingerprint appears on a substance.
I mean, definitely a career being like an FBI agent or some type of detective that's going into crime scenes and looking for fingerprints, definitely something useful.
My favorite would probably be getting to actually uncover and see what you can pick up from whatever material you're working on, because it's really cool just to see like the classifications of each fingerprint, how it matches up to each person.
We're using different techniques, we're succeeding, we're failing. We actually have new superglue fuming this year where we don't actually have to heat it. It's just sort of chemically induced now. And it's working beautifully. We try to hit a lot of different aspects of what is deposited on a print. And so we can teach students really what you can find by attacking certain parts of a print. And then, lo and behold, soon something bad will happen in the community and we'll be ready to tackle it and sort of help the Penn Township Police the best we can.
This has been Morgan Arlia reporting for PTTV.
Attention all freshmen, elections for the 2022-23 Student Union is now open. There's an email sent to you by Mrs. Martini and is due today by 2:25. You should have been sent, this form will close at 2:25 and the representative voting will take place tomorrow. Please take a few moments to vote.
Spanish Club signups are happening now. Reporter Zach Grabowski caught up with Senora Alba to learn more about how to sign up.
So they're actually going on right now. The deadline to sign up is going to be next Friday, so September 16th. So all this week, all next week, you have to sign up. It's $6, and you can sign up with any Spanish teacher. And you have to be taking Spanish, though, to be able to sign up. We're hoping to take some field trips this year. We have a movie day, so we usually pick a movie and we rent out the auditorium. We're hoping to do Christmas Around the World again this year, trunk or treat, homecoming parade, all kinds of fun things that we're hoping to do in club this year. But we need members, so sign up.
Are you interested in competitive esports? The Penn Trafford Warrior Esports team will be holding tryouts next week for the fall season. Here's Mr. Carlisle to give the rundown on what's in store.
This year we're going to have a League of Legends team for the first time. I'm really excited about that. We're going to need a lot of people trying out for that game. We're going to come back with a Rocket League and also have a Smash team along with Valorant as well. In order to try out or be on the esports team, you do have to be part of the esports club. And if you don't want to join the esports team and you just want to come have fun in the arena and play games on the computers, you can join the club as well. It's just $20, and we'll have weekly meetings once the school year gets a little bit deeper into it.
When will you be at the dunk tank? Mr. Moses hopes to see you all there this weekend to dunk your favorite faces from around Penn Trafford.
Hey everyone, let's take a trip around the school and see who's at the dunk tank this weekend. Nurse Popovich, when are you going to be at the dunk tank?
I'm going to be at the dunk tank on Saturday from 6 to 7. So make sure you come. Throw a ball at me.
Hey Zimmer, what time are you going to be at the dunk tank?
Good question. I will be there at Sunday from 1 to 2.
Hey Mr. Guzik, when are you going to be at the dunk tank?
Sunday, 12 to 1.
Hey Mr. Rigger, when are you going to be at the dunk tank?
I'm going to be there on Friday in prime time from 6 to 7 p.m.
Hey Mason, when are you going to be at the dunk tank?
This Friday, the 16th, 5 to 6. What about you?
I'll be there all weekend long.
Attention seniors, Senior Portrait Makeup Day will take place on Wednesday, September 28th in the auditorium. Any senior who still needs a portrait taken for the yearbook or desires a retake should report to the auditorium when called alphabetically. If you're an early release student who needs to have your portrait taken, please email Mrs. Thornton to make arrangements.
This year, our Encore and Ovation choirs will be performing at the annual Fall Festival. Reporter Morgan Arlia spoke with Mr. Fox for more details on the festive afternoon.
We're performing for the community, doing a number of songs to entertain people that are at the festival. Encore and Ovation are going. Most of it's going to be just contemporary music, some uplifting, fun music. Nothing really in particular like fall music or winter music. It's just kind of fun and enjoyable music. It's on September 18th. The entire festival is the 16th, 17th, and 18th, but we're performing on the 18th. If you want to come and support the students, I think we'll be there from 3 until 4 o'clock on the 18th.
The Media Center will be open for tutoring daily for all core subjects. Please ask your teacher for a tutoring pass if you want to attend during your study halls. If you want to work with your friends, please remember to use the Google form sent in your email or the Media Center website to sign up.
Attention to anyone wanting to join the military. The ASVAB is an event coming up that you need to attend if you have an interest in joining the armed forces. Reporter Aiden Pola talked to guidance counselor Mr. Owen to learn more.
Hi, good morning. My name is Mr. Owen. I would like to let you guys know about the ASVAB coming up on Friday, November the 18th from 7:30 to 10:30 a.m. in the LLA. Registration for the ASVAB is available on the school counseling website. Registration is open right now, and this is open for 10th through 12th grade students. The ASVAB is a military entrance exam. However, it's also a great career assessment. Once you take your exam, afterwards there will be a follow-up to go over your results, and we'll talk about different results regarding your career path and your scores. Military entrance exam scores vary between each branch. So we'll discuss that as well. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, and I hope you guys have a great day.
Now, let's send it over to Theodore James Swecko for the Sports Rundown.
The Penn Trafford varsity field hockey team traveled to Fox Chapel for a rematch of the Whitfield final. Penn Trafford struck first when Emily Bloom scored on an assist by Ava Hirschberger midway through the first quarter. Fox Chapel answered near the end of the second quarter. Early in the fourth quarter, PT earned an offensive corner when Ava Hirschberger sent a hard hit to the back of the cage on an insert by Maddie Kinnean. The Warriors were able to hold the Foxes off to tally the win. The JV field hockey team played an excellent game against Fox Chapel, but was unable to overcome the Foxes. PT fell 0-2. Reporter Connor Alexander talked to field hockey seniors Emily Bloom and Ella Morocco after their exciting match.
We did great. We really pulled together as a team. There's some kinks that we need to work out, but I would say this is a perfect example of us coming together and working as a team to pull out a really, really, really hard game.
I thought we did really good. It was really tough. We had to keep our sticks down and we all had to focus. We had a few moments where we were weak, but we came back and we won. I think we did a great job. It's a really tough game. I mean, we play them every year in Whitfield.
We have to come out harder. They're going to come out hungry. We just have to come out hungry. I think that we can do it. I just think that, like I said, just need to work as a team and we got this in the bag.
All right, go Warriors!
The girls' varsity tennis team's very own Mia Williams will be returning to section singles today to play in the championship match at 11 a.m. Mia beats Kiski's number 2 player 10-0, Gateway's number 1 player 10-0, then in the semifinals beat Latrobe's number 2 player 6-0. Also from the varsity tennis team, Lauren Berkeley played against Franklin's number 2 player and had a very close match. She ended up losing 10-6, but it was very competitive. Good luck today, Mia.
That's all we have for you today. Have a great day, PT.